Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. Welcome to part 4 of my walkthrough of AER Memories of Old. I do apologise for what's going on here. I needed to do a thing, and the side quest's a bit of a pain actually, but
Hey.
okay. Medvin is still searching for clues in the old texts in the cave here in the camp, should you be looking for him. I think some rest would do him good. He has been at it since Kara's shrine caved in. He seems to enjoy spending time with the stones in there, though. To get him out is like trying to convince one of the rocks to do the same. I don't think we will find our answers there. The tablets aren't written in the same language as the other texts from the ancients. It's an old language reserved for the ancient scholars. I know Medvin is wise and knows some of it, but it will take years to go through it all. Maybe you can find out more on your pilgrimage? You should visit the archives, the temple in the east by the eastern steps. Right. I need to... This... I mean, it has a nice resolution, which is why I am doing it, but... Anyway, there was a whole bit of dialogue from John that I accidentally missed, that I triggered and then missed, I'm afraid. Shh! Don't tell on me! I'm trying to find out the perfect time for my quest. Well, somebody has to help you find things out. I'm planning an expedition. I'm going to search the outskirts for clues and secrets, like bugs and stuff. Don't tell anyone I'm here. I won't, don't worry. Okay. I think that's the last... No, which way? Oh, it's this way. That's the last... I think that's either the last or the penultimate step in getting the quest thing to properly trigger. It's a pest and a pain and a blooming nuisance. Okay, back through Leafless Grove. Yeah, this bit of the walkthrough has ended up being a bit messy because I'm trying to do my best to follow the that particular side quest thing. Partly for the story it provides, partly due to well, showing you exactly how to do it, because there's continued to be a bit of uncertainty as to what's triggered, how to trigger it. And this is the method that has tended to serve me well, is just going back after each of the main temple things is completed. I think it triggers some kind of flags or something. Anyway, right, I am now diving down here, and time to complete this thing, which is... I said it was a forest temple, but actually... It's... Well, maybe it's a forest temple, maybe it's an earth temple, I'm not sure. Enter temple. Somehow, I'm not sure how, it kind of just happens. A lift, one presumes? Yeah, it's quite a large-ish temple, and so it takes a while to load. Ooh, ka-clunk. Oh, and don't be fooled by the music. It's not particularly... Oh, I didn't realise was there an option to exit temple. Yeah, but I prefer to do these temples in one go. How's the Western Monument coming along? Oh, there's a monument to the god King, who sent the world into ruin. this away. Yeah, it has the aesthetics of a... Whoops. I suppose it has the... It more has the aesthetics of an earth or fire temple than a forest temple. Which is weird because that area around there is very foresty. Don't work. The elevator isn't working again. Who keeps turning off the main switch? We found a fortune! There are multiple pockets of air below. Loads more than we had anticipated. Then you ideally don't fall all over the place. Yeah, this section of things isn't so much complicated as long and potentially tedious. Thankfully, there's a reasonable amount of time for that to happen. And I don't stick around to see what happens if Og just sticks around. It probably would not be pleasant. Feast in honor of the only god Koroku, forever is his reign. King of kings and soon the ruler of the known world. Yeah. Good luck with that, buddy. It's definitely the ruins of an ancient realm, an empire that kind of fell spectacularly flat. Once it had used the air. Should we remove these old scrolls before we start up the drill? Obviously they didn't, because they started up the drill! Oh dear. Ah. Yeah, this bit threw me off quite a bit when I first played this. No, we're going the wrong way. Need to go this way. Need to activate this. this switch. Yeah, the aesthetic they've chosen for this empire is lots and lots of dark and grim and foreboding architecture. I know it's just my personal preference, but wouldn't it be nice if the evil empire, in quotes, was actually the one with the deceptively bright and happy architecture? Oh. The dreams of the people are calm again. I hope this whole ordeal with the king is nothing more than an old man worrying about nothing. Oh, if you can hear some weird noises in the background, it's a car pulling out. Ah. But yeah, there's I mean, it drives home the message very well. This is all the naturey people were on the good side of things, and this is an industrial realm. Now, going through here, going through here the first time, I was always wondering, is one of these is there going to be an incident where one of the statue things decides to spring to life? Whoops! That can happen. Yeah, because of the platforming, that can happen. You just, you know, completely miss your footing. Oh well. And I mistimed it again. Oh, good grief. Okay, yes, this is sort of vaguely on par with the platforming thing in the tree, but it's actually not as bad, because with the tree, there's for the love of with the tree, there's a much longer drop down and a lot more faffing around with the platforms. Here it's relatively simple to get back up. Of course, repetition breeds frustration. I believe the platforming was one of the things that ended up getting praised in this. Okay, that was partly my fault, but really. Anyone who reaches this point, you are free to skip forward to the point where you do not see the same pattern of cogs repeating over and over and over again, because this is taking a ridiculous amount of time. Oh, phew, at last! 4th time's the charm. Start up the next set. Now, I seem to remember this lot is actually easier, I hope. I do hope it's easier. Because wouldn't it be a shame if it wasn't easier? Yep, there we are. Good, that's that activated. And there's a door out that leads very nicely to... Actually, I forget where it leads, but... Red? Blue? Here's some more stuff down here. The king's men are soon here. We need to hurry. I hope the scrolls will be safe in there. Well, technically they are. They're not being accessed by anyone. Not even the monks. Not even the pilgrims that want to come hundreds of years later. This scroll. Aha, scroll. When the Creator made the humans, the Keeper of Dreams came forward and stood guard. He saw the link between the great dreamer and eternity. Sometimes fear and nightmares were born into the world, and when snatched up by human thought, they turned into horrible realities. So he prepared powerful songs of time and peace, stories to lead the nightmares astray, and he trapped them in eternal scrolls and stored them away. Horrible stories never to come true, stored and forgotten in his halls of sleep. So in this world, humans have the capacity to manifest, basically, dreams. And I suppose that's true, in a sense, because you've got people, if they're determined enough, can turn an idea into reality. All of both the great and the terrible inventions of the past started out as ideas, potentially as dreams. So that is a very human quality. At least as humans are right now. Who knows what it might be like in a few thousand years. Oh, excuse me. Open the door. Actually, something just twigged for me here. All this machinery opens the way to this. So it was the monks that created this machinery. That. Basically a gigantic rock. Talk. So the time has come, finally. Then this marks the time for the Keeper of Dreams to wake from this daydream and to resign. How could I protect your people from the nightmares that lurked within their dreams as you ceased to believe in me? I doubt you will be able to overcome the shadow that lurks in your world, little human. There is a shadow in every human as well. A shadow called emptiness that can't be filled with power nor possessions. Shallow minds lead the way for the void to come into existence, eating everything away. The Creator had to sacrifice himself to lock away the ravenous void, and the lands and skies were shattered in the great divide. Heed my word, little human. Will you be able to find the last fragment before the void does? For myself I claim the deep sleep and leave my concerns to you. I am free. That's one pessimistic god. Right. And hopefully... Right, I'm gonna... Yeah, that's been consumed by the rock. Very thoroughly consumed. So I'm gonna head back this way. Head back towards the settlement and then go back up. Go back via the water temple. You can really catch some air when you're going this speed. When whoops! Did not mean to press that button. You're just zooming along. Yep. The whole world built of nothing but cornered shapes. It is quite beautiful. I mean, it takes you back when you first see it, especially when it's the human characters like Orc and the others. But when you get used to it, it's definitely very pretty. Dive bomb! Right. Have you seen Erin? I turned my back for just a second and now I can't find her anywhere. Oh, this is all my fault. I know she's as adventurous as her old man, but it's not the same. It's just different when it's your kid, you know? Will you please help me find her? I'll search around the camp and see if the skyboat is still here. Gods forbid she took the skyboat. Can you search the outskirts of the island and see if you can find her? Right, this is the trigger. This is it. We have been taking care of the land of the gods for many years now, me and John, and my parents before us. But I haven't reflected on the rituals of the pilgrimage very much. Why is it that only bird shifters go through the pilgrimage? There are other shifters who are chosen by other animal spirits. There are, of course, the stories that tell of Kara. She was a bird shifter too, but it feels as if it's more than that. As with Kara's light, I feel you were given it to shed light on something important. But you still have a part of the pilgrimage left, don't you? Let's see. There is only one temple left now, and it's located beyond the storm of the Howling Peaks, all the way up at the roof of the world in the north. It's an old monastery where people lived, served, and learned in solitude. The sigil is located close to a small bell tower, rather than the temple itself. Take care when flying through the storm. It's sometimes it's difficult to find the way, and it's raging stronger now than just a few years ago. Apologies, my voice is becoming my voice is becoming a bit ragged. Right. Now I need to find Erin somewhere around here. Ah, there she is. And this is how you complete this, well, it's sort of a side quest, scenario anyway. Hey Orc, have you seen this? I found this rock on my expedition, all by myself. I am convinced this is some kind of great evil monster mastermind's mineral minion. I have kept it under close watch. It hasn't done anything yet, except standing there, but I heard Medvin say that black rocks destroyed Kara's shrine. I bet it has something to do with that split mountain up to the northeast as well. Did you know that a spirit fox lives there? We went there once, me and Dad. I had to wait outside, but I found a large ruin, so I had an expedition there too. See, I am an awesome adventurer, and now you should take me with you. Maybe I should ask Mum and Dad first. If they say yes, then it's a promise. Promise? Oh dear. Well, it's actually a good job she found that, because, right, now I forget whether John has any unique dialogue if we come back after we've found her.
Yo!
You found Erin? Thank the gods! Well, I guess it's safe as long as she stays on the island, and she won't be away for long. Phew. Thank you, Orc. You really saved me. I was really starting to panic there. Where are you off to now? Why don't you search out the 3 caves in the Howling Peak to see if you can find something interesting? See if you find something interesting. Afterwards. I didn't mean to stand on you, sorry.
Hey.
Okay, come on, Orc. Okay, now I'm going to... Okay, I remember how the system in this game works now, properly. You go to the nearest save point and then you save. I was forgetting to save. Okay, that's the Twilight Lake. That's the Windsong Falls. That was not what I intended to do. Okay. Right, definitely need to save and stop here because my throat's getting a bit ragged. I was suffering from... there's a bit of tonsillitis going around the local schools, and my sister is a photographer, so... Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and watch out for more content on the channel. If you'd like to support me financially, then I don't have a Patreon or Ko-fi yet, but my debut novel, Starborn Vendetta, is out now in ebook and hardback. Paperback's out April 14th next year. Thank you for watching this video, and see you next time.